Hello and welcome to Circa Media's Youth Circus Home Edition. I'm Rowan and today we're going to have a look at some solo acrobalance. Before we start, I suggest you do a good warm-up. You could follow along with Maddie's conditioning video or do your own warm-up, making sure to include wrists, neck, back and something to get your heart rate up, and then we'll begin. So, for the headstand, I'm going to crouch down and place my hands on the floor in front of me. I want them about shoulder width apart, and then I'm going to place my head about the same distance again in front of my hands to create a triangle. And now I can use my legs to lift my hips into the air. If I want, I can bring one leg up first, and then take the second leg off of the floor. Or I can bring up both of my legs into a tuck together and then slowly straighten them out. I want most of my weight in my head, but I can lean slightly towards my hands so that I'm always on balance. If I go too far over, I have to do a forward roll to come out safely. So a variation on a way into headstand is from a move called CROC, which comes from yoga, or I know it from yoga anyway. I'm gonna place my hands about the same distance apart as I would for a headstand, but I'm going to put my knees on my elbows and then I'm going to rock my weight over onto my wrists, and now I can balance here. From this position, I can lower my head to the floor and tip my weight by pushing down into the floor with my hands onto my head, and now I'm in a headstand. And then I can do the same in reverse by rocking my weight back over my wrists, can lift my head off the ground and return to my crow position. So from a headstand, a couple of additional things we can do are exercises from a tuck, tucking in and straightening out. This is good for core strength and for headstand balance. Variations on this include doing it with a pike, which is a little bit more challenging, or doing it from a straddle, where I'm going to have my toes together at the front and then round up to the top, back down and close again at the bottom. So for another headstand variation, we're going to do a headstand with our forearms down. So to create the triangle, we're going to link our fingers together, place our elbows down where our hands were previously, and then place our head between our palms. Another variation on the forearm stand is to do so without your head on the floor. So for this, I'm not going to put my hands together. I'm going to put my palms on the floor, but my forearms and my elbows are still going to be kind of creating a triangle. And this one I need to kind of kick up into. And there we go. So something a bit more advanced that we can do from a headstand is headstand to handstand. I suggest you do this one with a spotter, but I'm going to demonstrate it free for now, and then we'll spot it in a minute. So starting off, just going into our normal headstand, and the way we're going to get the power to lift up onto our hands is by kicking our legs straight up. You don't want to kick them out in front or behind you. When you kick, you push with the hands too. To spot this move, I'm going to be standing behind the headstand. I'm going to take hold of the hips, and I'm going to keep my head back just in case the legs come towards my face. And then I can slightly lift when she kicks up into the handstand. Nice.
Hi, my name's Amy. I'm a current third year student on Circumedia's degree course. I'm going to give you a quick demo of CROCs. So for CROCs, first of all, you want to draw your elbow across your body, about halfway between your side and your belly button. So it's resting on that line there. You're hugging it in tight to your body and engaging your core really strongly to provide a really solid platform to balance off. Next, you're going to place your hand on the surface. You can turn it out slightly or even place it so that your wrist is facing forwards. Some people prefer that. I'll stick to the side. Elbow nice and tight into the body. Other hand supporting. You can place quite a lot of weight into this hand. And then take one leg up and tilt your upper body forwards until the other leg can come up off the ground.
Do try this at home.